There are some amazing healthy foods out there that can do wonders in helping you treat or prevent heart disease. So let's look at my top 10 list of foods that you need to consider adding to your diet. We're going to start out with avocados, one of my favorite foods in the world. Nothing beats the buttery smooth taste of avocado in whatever dish you're preparing. But the best part about them is they're incredible for your heart. A recent study in the Journal of the American Heart Association showed that those who ate avocado at least twice a week were able to cut the risk of heart disease by over 20%. Avocado is full of dietary fiber and vitamins, and minerals like vitamin C, E, K, and magnesium. It's also a great source of monounsaturated fats, which help keep the levels of your good cholesterol high and your bad cholesterol low. Salmon is the next on the list. Not much beats a fresh piece of salmon. It's an excellent source of both protein as well as the heart-healthy omega-3 fatty acids. They play a role in decreasing your triglycerides, your blood pressure, increasing your good cholesterol, helping decrease inflammation, as well as the formation of plaques in your arteries. A recent study showed that consuming 2 servings of oily fish like salmon helped decrease the risk of heart disease by 17%. Now, if you think you're going to get the same benefit by taking a fish oil supplement, you got to think again. Several recent studies have shown that supplementation has not had a significant impact on improving your heart's health. The next food is going to help us spice things up a little. You need to add some chili peppers to your diet. A fairly recent study in the Journal of the American College of Cardiology showed that those who ate chili peppers up to 4 times a week were 1/3 less likely to die of heart disease as those who didn't. Chili peppers get their heat from a compound called capsaicin, which is thought to help decrease inflammation, which builds up plaque in our arteries. Also, if you're trying to lose weight, capsaicin in peppers also helps decrease your appetite and can increase your metabolism. Now, my kids are going to love this next one. If you want to help out your heart, it's time to bring out that bowl of broccoli and Brussels sprouts. An Australian study in 2020 found that broccoli and Brussels sprouts, along with other cruciferous vegetables, were associated with a decrease in blood vessel disease. They're full of disease-fighting flavonoids and carotenoids, as well as they're full of cholesterol-lowering fiber. They're also fantastic at helping you feel full more quickly and keeping your calorie count down with your meals. The overall consensus is that eating 3 servings a day of dark green vegetables will reduce your risk of heart disease, as well as things like diabetes. Now let's turn to more of a breakfast staple that's great for your heart. I want you to start adding oatmeal into your diet. Now, I don't mean the processed instant oatmeal with lots of sugar. We need to be using real, unprocessed food. So, steel cut or rolled oats are a great way to take in the superfood. Oats have an amazing soluble fiber called beta-glucan, which, among other things, helps lower your bad LDL cholesterol and prevents it from getting oxidized. Now, when your LDL gets oxidized, it can produce inflammation in the arteries, which then damages the tissues, increases your risk for heart attack and stroke. So top that oatmeal with heart-healthy nuts, berries, and maybe even a little honey for an amazing and filling breakfast. The next food is something I want you to reach for when you cook. When you need to use oils in your recipes, try and use olive oil. Olive oil has been looked at for years for having beneficial health effects. It's a big part of the Mediterranean diet that has been shown to have so many benefits. When it comes to your heart, olive oil is full of monounsaturated fatty acids, which help decrease your bad LDL cholesterol, increase your good HDL cholesterol, as well as it has some great antioxidant and anti-inflammatory properties. In one recent study, researchers found that those who ate more than half a tablespoon a day were able to decrease their risk of heart disease by about 20%. The next food is one that is both helpful to your heart but also your pocketbook. This is going to be the group of foods we call legumes. These are your beans, lentils, chickpeas, and black-eyed peas. They're an amazing source of soluble fiber, which helps your body get rid of extra LDL cholesterol in the body. Studies have shown that they help reduce waist circumference, weight, triglycerides, and blood pressure. They have no cholesterol, are low in fat, and are an amazing source of vitamins like iron, manganese, B vitamins, magnesium, and zinc. They're a great source of protein, and for the most part, they're cheap. You do want to be careful though if your beans come in a can. They usually have a lot of excess salt added to them, so make sure you rinse them well before eating them. The last food I want you to add into your diet is going to be dark chocolate. You heard me right. Dark chocolate, when done in moderation, can be a great part of a heart-healthy diet. You of course need to avoid ones that are high in saturated fats and sugars, but a small piece of dark chocolate at the end of a meal can do wonders in satisfying that sweet tooth and be healthy as well. Dark chocolate is full of antioxidants that help fight inflammation and protect our cells from being damaged. It also lowers your bad LDL cholesterol. It makes it harder to form blood clots in your heart and brain. It also increases nitric oxide, which helps blood flow through the body, as well as lowers your insulin resistance and can help decrease chronic inflammation. All of these things play a role in decreasing your risk for heart disease. Milk chocolate, though, isn't going to do it. To have the max benefit, you need to stick with chocolate that contains at least 70% cocoa. The things that we've gone over today are not the only foods that are good for your heart, but they are a good start if you're looking to make a change to your diet. When it comes to heart disease, there are of course all sorts of things that can be helpful, because you need to be exercising, avoiding smoking, staying away from sugars and other processed foods, and even sometimes under the direction of your doctor taking medication. But no matter where you are in the health of your heart, making a commitment today to improving your diet is going to make one of the biggest impacts on how you do and feel going forward. Since our cholesterol and blood pressures are some of the biggest contributors to heart disease, it's important to learn ways about how to control them. If you want to find out about some better ways to control your cholesterol naturally, I want you to keep watching this video right here. And if you want to find out other ways to control your blood pressure naturally, you can learn more about that right here. For everybody else, we just want to thank you for spending some time with us today here at Family Med. We wish you well in your health journey and hope to see you again in the next video.